Okay, so now we are going to talk about finding the surface area for triangular prisms. Now, we said that the formula for surface area is the sum of all faces, the area of all faces. Okay, so all faces, so it's all sides or all flat portions, lateral surfaces. Okay, so I need to look at my triangle and I need to break it down. I have this triangle here. Okay, you see this symbol, that's the right triangle. Okay, so that corresponds, is congruent to this triangle right here. So I have two triangles, and then I have three rectangles. One, two, and a third one I have now hidden here. Okay, three. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll do these in color. So I have two rectangles and two triangles and three rectangles. So let's first start by finding my surface area or the area of my triangle. So I have 4 millimeters as my base and 5.2 millimeters as my height. Okay, so I know that I need to use the formula, 1/2 base times height. 1/2 base times height, so 4 times 5.2 equals 20.8 divided by 2 equals 10.4. Okay, that is one triangle. Okay, so now I have another triangle that is the same. So I could go ahead and not divide by 2 and just go with the 20.8, or I could multiply this again by 2 and get 20.8 millimeters squared. Now, the reason I didn't use the 6.6 is because when I form a triangle, if I have the right angle, these two are your legs that form the right triangle. So your height is one of these legs, depending on which direction it faces. Okay, this is what we call the hypotenuse, which we will talk about in another couple units. Then I have my different rectangles. So I have rectangle number 1. Okay, this rectangle here. Okay, I'm getting lots of colors. But I see that one of the sides is 5.2 and another side is 9. Now, because it is commutative property of multiplication, it does not matter which order I multiply them. So I have 5.2 times 9, and that gives me 46.8. Okay, so that's one triangle, or one rectangle, I'm sorry. Okay, and then I have rectangle 2, that one's yellow. Okay, so then I have 6.6 and 9 millimeters. So I have 6.6, so 6.6 times 9, and that gives me 59.4. Okay, so 59.4. So that's another rectangle. So I have a third rectangle, and that is this 4 and 9. Okay, so my third rectangle is 4 times 9, and that's 36. We go back, we multiply 6.6 times 9 here. So now I have to add them all up, okay, right? Because it's the sum. Okay, so I add 20.8, I add 46.8, plus 59.4, okay, hold on my cup. Sorry. All right, so 20.8, 46.8 plus 59.4 plus 36, and I get a total of 163, and that is millimeters squared because it is area. A millimeter squared because it is area. So now I want to look at my other example. Okay, so this one looks a little bit different. It's not a right triangular prism, and I believe, part of my figure, there you go. So I have a height of 6 centimeters. So this here is 6. Okay? So when I go to find my triangle, I have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. Okay? So I'm going to start with my 2 triangles. So that is 4 times 6 divided by 2 times 2. So that essentially those cancel out. 6, 12, 18, 24. 24 millimeters squared. So this is equal to the 2 triangles. Okay? So now I have my 3 rectangles. So I've got my bottom rectangle. So let's look here. That is going to be, rectangle 1 is going to be 4 times 12. So that's going to give me 48 millimeters squared. I have a red rectangle, 7 and 12, right? Because the length, how long this triangular prism is 12 centimeters. Oh, I keep putting millimeters, centimeters. Sorry. Okay, so then I have my second is 7 times 12. Okay, so 7 times 12 is 84 centimeters squared. And then I have my third. Let me do it in my other color, I'll do it in green. And then I have my third rectangle. Okay, well, this isn't marked. Okay, but we can tell that this is an isosceles triangle by looking at it. Okay, so because it's cut down the middle, and this is 7, this is 4, so we know that this one's going to be 7 as well. Okay, we know isosceles triangle, I think I may have spelled that wrong, has 2 sides congruent. Okay, 2 sides are congruent. This one and this one. Congruent means equal. So again, I don't necessarily have to multiply 7. Oh, actually, I don't have to do 7 times 12 again because that's going to be my third side, but I'm going to show you for this purpose. So 7 times 12, because I already know that it's 84, I can just multiply that by 2. So now I'm going to add 24 plus 48 plus 84 plus 84. And that gives me 240 centimeters squared. Okay? And that is your surface area for triangular prisms. You always have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. So you just have to figure out what are the rectangles and what are the triangles.